Good morning, everyone. I so regret doing none of my assignments until the last moment because you know how I mentioned in my last blog that I have 2 assignments from this one class that has an exam coming up, so I want to learn all the materials before the exam. Bro, it takes so long to like finish everything in an assignment because you'd be like, oh, 2 assignments, that doesn't seem like a lot of assignments, right? Well, when I mean 2 assignments, I meant 2 chapters. So yeah, so there's like chapter 10 and then there's a different chapter, and so I'm supposed to learn those chapters. And bro, those chapters are so long, and then I have to do like my homework and assignments, and like, so basically there's like different sections in the textbook, right? So you read the textbook, you highlight everything and you write it in notes, and then afterwards you have to learn the material, and so that's a different section. And the next section is studying the material, and then the third section is like applying the material, and then the fourth section is like where they give you like a test. So that's great. So that's why it takes so long. Bro, it took so long. I maybe spent like 6 hours on it yesterday. I was like reading the textbook, and then afterwards I would write notes. So that took like 6 hours. So I still have to like do assignments and stuff. Luckily, I still have like maybe a day left until everything is due. And also, on top of that, I have other class homework that I have to do. So that's great. Maybe I should have made this like, yeah. And then I can't even do like a lot of my assignments today because I have to go see my eye doctor after like in a couple hours. So that's great. I don't know what to eat. So my dad bought ice cream yesterday, and I feel, oh, we had this ice cream before. I think we bought out a lot of ice cream from that one grocery store, and we need to go to a different grocery store or something. We eat a lot of ice cream, so yeah. These ones taste pretty good. I had these before. Did I show you guys in a different vlog? I think it might be quite a while ago, but these ice creams are pretty good. Why did my eye doctor like suddenly like hinted at my degree being useless? So basically what happened was I was like at my eye doctor's place, and he was like asking me, oh, what I'm doing during summer. I was like, obviously I'm doing my summer semester, and he was like asking me what I majored in. I said like I majored in like this degree that is really useless if I don't get my master's in. And so he was like basically hinting at what I was saying. He was like, oh, you know, a lot of people go to school like go to like university, and they major in like these things that, you know, they just major in them, and then later on after they get the degree they can't find jobs. That's basically what he was saying, and I know my degree is useless, okay? That's why I'm planning to get my master's, obviously. So he was like saying all that, and I was like, yeah, I know. He was like so worried as well. I was like, I know my degree, you know, I did all the research before I even like chose what degree I wanted. I'm going to crash out. So I was basically doing my assignment, right? I was just like, oh, the one side is like a video showing you, oh, what this concept is about, and the other side is like questions that you're supposed to answer, like multiple choice questions. And so I was like waiting for the video to load up and tell me why the video says error, and all the learning stuff, like all the videos and everything, is saying error. I don't know what's going on. I contact IT, and they're looking through it. This side's supposed to have information about stuff that I'm learning, but look, an error has occurred. What can I do in this situation? I can't wait like 20 years for it to be fixed until I can like actually do my homework. So I guess I'll do the best I can and learn from the textbook. I was about to eat dinner, but my mom like brought out random cheese. I don't know what type of cheese it is. I feel like I haven't had this since like elementary school. Why you go behind that? How do you open this? Oh, like this. Like people used to play with like the red stuff. Tastes like cheese to me. Nothing special. Good morning, everyone. I didn't end up filming a lot yesterday because I was too locked in trying to do my homework. I did finish that assignment, but I still have other assignments from other classes, and I feel like homework never stops. Why is there still more homework? Does it ever end? So that's great. And then what else? And then also I woke up today, and bro, I had this headache when I woke up. I don't know if it's because I'm like still tired or I slept more. I don't know what's going on. So that's great. I still have homework to do. Do I have to do the homework? But then if I don't do the homework, then they're gonna reduce like my credit stuff, right? They're gonna reduce the percentage of like marks I'm gonna have in that class. So While that water is heating up, I'm gonna eat ice cream. If I can open it. Oh no. Guys, I don't think I'll be able to vlog a lot today because I found out right now that I have a homework assignment that I have to do, that I have to write 700 to 1,000 words. So I don't think I have like that much time. I have like until today. Everything's due today because today's like the last day before school starts. Bro, what the heck? Couldn't the teacher give me like at least another week or something? I don't want to ask for an extension because, you know, it's like a day before everything happens. Okay, I should probably do my homework because, whoa, there's a lot of work. What is going on this week? Okay, I finished that stupid writing. I don't know why there's so many. Why is it like 700 to 1,000 words? What is going on? Okay, at least I finished that. Now I have to do my other assignments. Bro, this is so annoying. Why is everything like, why is there so much assignments like this week? What's going on? Am I missing something? Is it, I think it's because it's like the middle of the semester. So everything's like starting to go up and rapid. After what seems like 20 years, I finally finished all my assignments. I still need to study for my exam, but you know, I'll do it tomorrow because it's like basically nighttime and I need to get ready for bed. So that's great. Also, I was looking up like cards that I will make for my dad for Father's Day, and bro, these cards all look garbage. What's with these like Father Day's cards? Why is one of them literally has a picture of steak and like the different rawness of the steak, and I'm just like, what's going on? Another one just like literally camping. I'm like, buddy, are we serious? What is this? Like, what type of gift card am I making? Good morning, everyone. I decided that I'm gonna vlog for like a whole week because I'm too lazy to edit my video, and there's probably like so much things that are gonna happen. So instead of editing, why don't I just vlog it? Because vlogging is way quicker and way easier. Also, I woke up today, and I don't know if you guys feel this way, but when you wake up, like sometimes, do you ever feel like, you know, just like panic all over you? Like I was just literally panicking for no reason. It was such a weird feeling because I have nothing to panic about, but I was panicking anyways. So what an odd feeling to feel in the morning, but luckily I have calmed down since then. I don't know why I felt that way. It was just like really off because I already finished everything. Why am I panicking? Is it for the exam? But like I don't need to worry about the exam. So I mean, I still have to study for exam, but I still have like a couple days. To eat this raw, or am I supposed to cook this? I think I'm allowed to eat it raw, right? It's what's this thing called again? I made it look like a flour, a meat flour. Why is this cheese 3 different colors? What's going on? Is it 3 different flavors? I don't get it. It doesn't say anything. It just says the logo name, the brand name. Opening these are so fun. Look, so just peel it off like this. And then there's this red part that is probably plastic. I remember seeing people chew on the plastic when I was young. People would just like, they would open it and then they would just like chew on it after they're done with their cheese. But yeah. So my mom bought pineapples a couple days ago, and I was asking her, oh, can you put the pineapples in the fridge so then I can eat them? I can like cut them and eat them because I like them cold. And she was like, oh, they're actually not ripe yet. So like a couple days have passed and then it's finally ripe. Oh my god, these are big chunks that she cut. I did buy it. Someone bought it for me. One of my like classmates dropped me off, so now time to go home. Yeah, we're in the mall now. Oh, there's urban behavior. I learned more about samurai swords than whatever my professor was teaching. We were discussing, me and this like person that was we were partnered together. We were discussing like samurai swords and why. I was asking questions like, oh, why is the blade never with the handle? Because like whenever the blades are displayed in the like Japanese museums, they're always different. Like the handle is never there. It's always just the blade. I was asking that. I was like, it was because the blade is like, you know, very different from the handle because the handle is moist and it's wet, and if it were to go on the blade, then the rusting will be like, you know, would be more intense and stuff. So like, oh, that's crazy. Anyways, should probably do my assignment. It was supposed to be due like maybe it's due today because I was supposed to do that like during this week, but I forgot, and I also had no idea. I was like, oh, there's something I forgot to do, and it was like this other assignment. Good morning, everyone. I didn't do much after I came home. All I did was basically I plugged into like all the information that I didn't know into Quizlet so then I can like test myself, and that's basically all I did yesterday. It was like kind of annoying because I know like majority of the information I'm supposed to memorize, but like the 40% I don't know, I'm having like trouble memorizing it, so that's annoying. But that's okay. It'll take time to memorize stuff. I could always like write down like what I don't know and then like writing it over and over again until I actually understand like what it means. It's so obvious which one I fried and which one I just left alone. I wasn't paying attention to what train I was taking and I took the wrong one. Ice cream time. Okay. Still have to study for the exam and then we'll be done for today. I feel like, I don't know, what else can I do? All I have to do is like memorize random words and other stuff, but I'm like, I don't know how to study, guys. I've never been taught how to study. I ended up getting distracted and literally did no studying, and I could spend the whole entire night studying, but then I'll be in a worse condition than if I didn't study at all, because if you were to like stay up all night, then you're like you can easily make mistakes on the test. And I already studied like a bit yesterday and like the morning, so I think, yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be fine because I don't want to jinx myself. And yeah, I should probably go to bed now. Good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully the test is easier than I hope. My hair is blending in with my shirt. You can barely see anything. Anyways, good morning, everyone. How's you guys feeling? This is like my last day of school for this week, so I'm excited. I can finally sleep in tomorrow, which is exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna eat up. I'm trying to finish this today. Like a couple left. I prefer the version where I don't cook it. It just tastes better that way. Like a flour. Do you guys like horror movies? Because I was talking about horror movies with my desk mate, and he was just discussing random horror movies, and he was discussing Backrooms. Is that what it's called? The Backrooms horror movie. And he was like, that is not a good movie. Like, a lot of people were hyping it up, and I saw like tons of people talking about how good it is and how it's so impressive and stuff. And so he kept bringing it back to how bad the Backrooms is, and he was so disappointed. Like, we talk about a new horror movie, and he'd still be on about how, and then he somehow like turned it into like how Backrooms was so bad. He did like Obsession though, so I don't know. I forgot everything he said. I know he talked about like different horror movies, and he was telling me to check out some horror movies. So I was like, I'm not a big fan of gore, and that's literally what horror movies are about. Some of them, like one of the movies he recommended was like a comedian and horror movie, like a mix in two. But I was like, you know what? If it has horror in it, I'm not gonna watch it. But you know, it was very fun to listen to him yap about horror movies because he seemed like very into it. Bro was like, oh, I feel like he's a horror movie connoisseur. Why do I always miss the bus? I just saw the bus stop and go, bruh. Okay, I finished the test or the exam, and I feel like some of the questions were so confusing. I'm like, bro, what is this? We probably saw this one time. This one question was like, oh, how many people are obese in Canada? Like, how am I supposed to know that, bro? I feel like it's probably in one of those, like, you know, in textbooks, there's always like a picture area where it's like, oh, this is like the experiment or whatever, or this is like, and then they tell you experiment, and there's a picture of random people there as well. Like that area of the textbook, I never read. I don't care about that part. So I'm pretty sure that's like where you would find, oh, how many people are obese in Canada, but who cares about that? But yeah, I feel like literally I don't think like anyone left my classroom except me. Like the professor literally said, oh, if you finish your exam early, then just leave. So I don't know why people are staying, but whatever. It's time for me to go home. The last ice cream that we have, which can hopefully my dad restocks for me. I don't know what this is. My mom just gave it to me because she got it from like, I think ICBC or whatever. What is this for? Glasses? I don't think it's for glasses. Maybe it's for glass. You know, you're wiping your your car mirror. Then she also got this. This is for reflection, right? Pedestrian safety reflector. I'm not going to be using this, but I guess she just gave it to me. I was like, okay. Oh, it's perfect if you want to be like, you know, if you're walking across the street and then a car is coming your way and they can't see you and it's nighttime. It'll be perfect for that because it like reflects everything. What does it say? Oh, it's just, you see? Whoa, that's pretty cool. Wait, I take that back. I think it's for phones. Look. See, there's like a phone image here. Maybe it's for cleaning your phone. It just says don't be on your phone. Voila. Wow, it's so messy.